G'day, g'day, g'day. I'm Stephen Spry and welcome to my recap of what was some absolutely fantastic Transport Fever 2 action in the second Cinders Cup test match last weekend. My God, it was tremendous, and so is this man flu that I've got. But anyway, I'll power on with this recap. There were over 7 hours of some truly epic Transport Fever 2 content, where our collaborators, 3 Brits and 2 Aussies, showed off their planning, track-laying skills, problem-solving skills, and their knowledge of the game. You see, we are 5 YouTube creators from opposite sides of the planet who have been tasked with managing this transport network for the Collabrian government. For this second test, the government has asked us to build a rail line on the southern side of the map, joining the cities of Cambridge, which is where we are here, so we can start the railway line here at Cambridge, yes, and head in whatever direction we wanted, as long as we plugged in a passenger service over to South Bank, which is, my God, it's a long way away. Yeah, well, that's what makes it so challenging. Plug it in down here. And, by the way, add a freight line there somewhere as well. Now, I originally thought this would be a fairly simple task when I designed this map, but, wow, it turned out to be extremely challenging, and it really took all of our players well and truly out of their comfort zones. And as Game Master, this starting point over here at South Bank hinted that, maybe the train line goes that away along the river. So I'm interested to see how many people did that or whether they went any different way. Now, the instructions were intentionally vague, and they suggested that you might need to pass through all of the towns along the way: Brighton, Bewdley and Minehead up here on the hills, or maybe not. So the other question I'm intrigued to find out the answers to is who went to all 3 towns? Because you didn't have to. In fact, you probably could have missed all of them if you were clever enough, but I'm not quite sure whether that would have been... Yeah, that could have been a bit tricky. And for added pains and drama, the main line, not any branch lines, not any passing loops, but the main line had to be using this traffic speed limits layer, had to be minimum speed of at least 60. So you can see here we've got 62, yeah, don't worry about it around here. It sort of gets a bit wrong, and this is in a yard, so it doesn't really matter. Around here, yeah, Stephen, forget that. No. This new main line, let's put it this way. This new main line that you guys had to build had to have a minimum speed of 60. Now, that's a problem when it comes to crossing roads, because that slows it down. It comes where junctions are, where points are, or turnouts, points, those things. Level crossings, all of those affect the speed of the rail, so you got to keep an eye on that, just for a little bit of added pain and drama. Yes, you're an evil man, Mr. Spry. Yeah, well, some might think so. Look, this is another time challenge to November 10th, 1882, to build the most profitable line. Oh my God, we're going. It doesn't matter. And the winner will be determined by the company value here at the end of the test. Now, I've got a bunch of awards to hand out for some of the really good things the guys did. I was absolutely amazed. It was intriguing. And yeah, okay, I hand out some for dumb stuff as well, but hey, that's me. I've got to do that for humour. So, who's my first victim? Rubs hands together. How about we start with the 2 guys who did not spend any more than just the $20 million they were given to play with. What? You mean you could have spent more? Well, yeah, look. I mean, it's only been going for a while I've been chatting, and look, we're already up to 25 million as Ajaxpost Plays. Sneakily. Yeah. He did that before he started building. Stop, pause. He did that while he was doing his intro and got an extra 4 million in the bank to play with. Good on you for figuring that out, mate. But anyway, who is the first victim? Oh my God, Stephen, I think this man flu's got to you. Well, something has. Eeny, meeny, miny, Rickbo, you are up now, mate. Imagine my horror when I saw this at Cambridge and I realised, Rickbo is going exactly the same way that I went. Oh dear, up this valley, and I thought, I'm screwed right from the beginning. Yes. Did I? Oh no, thank God for that. He didn't see that mine there, which is a shame, mate. But never mind. Look, that freaked me out right at the start, buddy. But anyway, never mind. Look, this particular section, by the way, starts Rickbo's 5.6 kilometres of single track. Yes, all the way along here. Yep. All the way down to there at Bewdley. Right, that's a pretty long section of track. Yep, without any strategically placed passing loops. Right, except that wasn't the longest, so no award for that, buddy. Oh, okay, all right. Bad luck, missed out. Yeah. Here, this feels incomplete, even though we do have the 3 required platforms. I suppose the destruction said nothing about joining up the tracks. Yeah, okay, fair enough, all right, yep. And a nice curvy bridge, a nice long curvy bridge, but still not the longest bridge either. Really? Yep, there was longer. Okay. And a little bit of a tunnel. How many tunnels did Rickbo have? Only 4. There were people with more. Yes, there were. Okay. How many towns did he go? Well, he's the only one out of all 5 that went to Brighton, Bewdley and Minehead with his passenger line. So, well done, mate. And, of course, each one of those towns needed the supporting bus service here to get people around the town to the railway station. So that's good. Righto, so here's our passenger train coming into Bewdley to pick up some bodies. We've got the station. We've got a few problems with the terraforming here, but I'll go easy on you, mate, because everybody did not spend money on terraforming. Full stop. Yeah, it didn't happen. But never mind. All right, let's have a little cruise along here. Over the top, signal posts before the railway. Yep. Whoops, hang on. Hey, Mr. Speed Bump. You really want to keep that nickname, don't you, mate, when you do stuff like that? Seriously. All right, okay. Bewdley, Brighton, both stations, all 3 stations built to specification. Very nice. Lovely. Cruising down here on this part of the roller coaster through there. Yep. Did you just see that guy?
Oh, we've got a bit of a bump here. It's not too bad. Stephen might say otherwise there.
Yes. No points lost, but you will get into trouble for that, I think. All right, we'll leave you for a sec. I want to have a look at your freight line, please, because the freight line was interesting. Right, what do we got? We have the shortest, one of the shortest things here, connecting the coal mine to the station. Vanham did this trick in the first test with this very short little thing, and several of you guys repeated that technique in this test, so you learn something new every day. But what do we got here? We have coal and trash. Trash! Right, we're taking coal from here, this mine, via these guys, into South Bank here, right, there, right, to that, correct. And then they take the fuel from here, that's that one, over to there, alright. Pick up the trash. As you can see, we have trash waiting, because once you start feeding the industry, trash will be generated, and the trash is brought back to this station here, which, because Ricky put in that particular street, is now waiting over here for the coal trash train. Now, why is this significant? I think this is award worthy, because that street wasn't there in the first place, right? And because it wasn't there, look, doesn't connect to that. Right. But if I put it back in, it does connect to that. So that means the trash these guys pick up gets dropped off there and straight over to there, right? And then back up on the coal train up to here, yes, from there to there, and then there's one bloke. Oh, righto. Oh, well, he starts actually making a little bit of money. Where's he go? Well, he goes up here to a drop-off inside a tunnel. I thought that was pretty clever too. So I've never seen that done before. So there's something. The other thing I never saw done before was the total stuff up, mate, when you... I know you tried to fix up the road here, but the moment you did that, you upset the distance and cut the connection.
I went to go to the toilet and get a drink and a banana, and yeah, look at how much we've just... it's not gone down well. Another mistake. They all add up. They all add up.
It probably cost you a little bit of money. Let's have a little look, see if we can see it here in the finances. It was late in the game. I think it was around here. Yeah, you probably lost that bit. I'm going to head back over to South Bank because Rickbo discovered a problem over here that I'm going to have to fix. And the problem is, you see this yellow here for Ham's line. It's not going down that side. And top marks to you, mate, for trying to fix this. But it was a real cow. I have fixed it for the ongoing map, but as you'll see later, but that was a problem. But 8 points for discovering that and trying to fix it. There was, however, an issue over here that Rick also discovered. And I can't see it at the moment because I'm only running my graphics settings here on low. And I'm running them on low because I'm running on a MacBook Air and I want my frame rate to stay fairly high, because if you look at the moment, here we go. 53, is it? Yep, all right. Look what happens if I change my settings to high, where everyone else is. My frame rate drops to 25, but these guys noticed weeds. I can't see them any. That's because he fixed them here. Oh, that's right. Okay, it wasn't here, was it? It was over at Cambridge.
Weeding, Stephen. I thought weeding was a particular obsession of yours, and you've not done it.
Well, not my problem. I mate, as far as I'm concerned, they weren't there when I did it. That's the difference between low and high graphics settings, isn't it? Well, look, Rickbo, you and Ajax discovered these. So, to me, weeds are like farts. Whoever smells it first dealt it. In your case, you guys both saw it first, so you can both deal with it, okay? All right, I've got one more award for you, mate. You're going to love this one. Something, and I have no idea what, something caused this poor bugger to be running backwards for at least half of the session. Don't know why, but Rick eventually solved the problem, and the problem was actually a lot easier to solve than what he did. All you needed to do, if you have the same problem, is to remove the forced reverse, modify it, and then that flips the train around to the correct direction, and then add the forced reverse again. And everything gets back to normal. Now, Rickbo already fixed that, so points to you for fixing it. Anyway, the award is the Reverse Running Award for the train running backwards for probably half of your time period. But never mind. All right, that's it. How much money did you end up with at the end, Ricky? I'm not showing anyone yet. They're going to have to wait until we get to the results section, because right now I've got to go and check out the other dude who only spent 20 million bucks. So the other person who spent only the money he was allocated, our first Aussie, was Vanham Gaming. In fact, Ham also gets an award for the most amount of money spent before hitting the go button, with only $30,018 left over after his initial spend. Well done, mate. And also well done. I feel like giving myself this award too, but I think Ham's bout with the sore throat that he had in the lead up to this test was a lot worse than the miserable man flu that I've got at the moment. Ham gets the Codral Soldier On Award for dealing with that in the lead up to this. Good on you, mate. Now, Rickbo was a very close contender with this award, but Ham also scores the longest section of single track, from here all the way over, down along the coast into Cambridge. The longest section of single track award, with over 6 kilometres of track without strategically placed passing loops. Oh dear, oh dear. All right, Ham, it's a long bridge, but he didn't have the longest one. But he did score equal first for the most number of bridges, with Ajaxpost with 5 bridges, which is pretty cool. No surprise, however, with so many bridges, that he gets another award for not having any level crossings. Look, zoom, zoom. And what I love is the number of tunnels he's got too. He's got truckloads of them. In fact, Ham had the most number of tunnels this round. 6 of them. However, they weren't the longest ones, despite the fact that he had one long one there and a huge one going through here. Missed out on the longest tunnel award. Ah, what a shame. But I love this one. We'll come in. What are we looking for? Oh, it's just around this corner. You ready for it? We'll slow it down. That's it. Yes, he's always raving on about these. In fact, it's obvious that he was a fan of the Colonel, because, ta-da, it's the Colonel failure. Cheeky tunnel award. At 38 metres long. That is a cheeky little tunnel, isn't it? Indeed. Doesn't it look cute? Well done, matey. All right, now, Ham had, like everyone else, the passenger line into Bewdley, from Cambridge rather. It only had one train on it, and it went through just one town. Bypassed Minehead, fair enough, and bypass Brighton with this not so cheeky tunnel. Well, whatever. What's your freight route, mate? Ha ha. Well,
This is where it gets cheeky.
this shows how you play Transport Fever 2 and you use the game to your advantage. You ready for this? Right. Okay. I'm watching. Okay. Coal mine. Yes. Good. Coal mine. Pick it up here and drop it here. What's that connect with? Not there. Here. Connects to the port. Right. So we're taking coal via these boats, right, into South Bank Port. Yes. Right, this is getting complicated. Now get to the port and it comes here. Yes. And now is delivering to South Bank. Lovely, as it should. But where is it delivering to South Bank? Well, he's only delivering over here. He's not delivering over here. Well, you could have done that, but never mind. Okay, what else happens to the coal? Well, it doesn't all go there. It comes here. Right. To the freight and goes on this coal train, 2 of them in fact, which come out and do the loopy-doopy bit and come around and double tracking through this glorious tunnel and drop it off here. Back at Bewdley. Ta-da! Drops it off there and drops it into here, which then hopefully is delivering it to town. It doesn't say that. No, it's not, because you haven't got a delivery into town. Doesn't matter. That wasn't worth much money anyway. But then, what's this coal train pick up? What's it got on board? Look. Seriously, mate. You picked up grain from this farm, and now you're taking... So you've got a 2-way, coal one way, grain the other, and the grain's coming in here. That's a sneaky gamification award, or gamify, whatever you want to, however you want to pronounce it. That's quite intriguing. Is it enough though? Oh, did that sneaky move win this test for Vanham? I don't know. You might have to hang around and look at the results when we come up with that. But that was... Yeah, I like this one where you know, that only connects to there. And I mean, if you'd put something this end of the platform, how far along? No, it only goes to there. See, that's as far as the fingers go. Okay, well that's exciting. Cool. Right, who's next? Oh, it's time to have a look at... You ready for it? The traffic jam king of our collaboration. Yes. It's time to see what M4J got up to. And there's his line coming around the coast. Beautiful. I love the coastal cruising. Yes. And then, zoomp. Over into Bewdley and around to Brighton. And on into South Bank. So that's 2 out of the 3 towns along the way. Lovely. All right, what about routes? Well, routes and trains. Let's have a look. 2 trains on the Cambridge Coastal Passenger Service. Oh, 2 years and 1. Oh, okay, you bought one after the start. Okay, all right. What else we got in here? There's a lot of action happening over here at this... There is, isn't there? Look at it. We've got tools coming back into Cambridge from up the road. We've got Conmat going out on the Cam Tools Food and Conmat line with 5 trains on it. One of them just purchased in 1882. The other's in 1881. And okay, so he started off with 1 train there and 2 trains. No. 1 train there and 1 train there. Yep. 2 months, 7. My goodness me. Yep. Okay. And Bewd's Fuel and Coal. my gosh, another one, yes. And that was only recently set up. 2 more trains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 trains. Holy guacamole. Yeah, and not to mention, look at all of these little ants here. Hundreds of little ants here, yes. And a few more little ants floating around here. In fact, I lost track of how many road routes M4J set up. I think it was around 11. I can't be too positive because we had buses in these 2 towns. We had, we've got 2 delivery points here. We've got 2 delivery points here. We've got an extra delivery point there, and another station here with a whole heap of... It was a lot. Man, when the first 2 players only spent their 20 million, I have no idea how much money you spent on all of your vehicles, but you spent the most. I was going to say a bloody fortune, but you definitely spent the most. So there's an award in there for that one, matey. And of course, because you had 9 trains, you ended up with a train traffic jam. You did. Which you partly solved by double tracking this bit. I don't know why you didn't double track that in the first instance, but never mind. I noticed the traffic jam over here with the bank up of traffic in here, which was again caused by this whole thing that I have to fix. But that was absolutely fascinating. So as well as having the most number of vehicles, full stop, award for this round, pretty much the same as you did last time, mate. Well done. And the most number of lines and routes and everything else. I just don't know how you worked it all out. I had trouble following it, but job well done. Job well done. Now, the problem is, if you look at the bank balance, it's the lowest by far of all of the players at the end, which is why we don't use that figure. When you have a look at the results, you'll see that M4J's game is actually extremely competitive with all of the other players. It's just that I think the timing of his choices was a bit strange, particularly, he decided with about 3 weeks to go that he needed to mass clone 4 of these ships and spend 2.2 million. Mate, what were you thinking? No, seriously. Now, I am going to give Mark an award, as he wanted, for this particular station. It didn't have to be the design that we said.
Now, I am gunning for awards here. So, Stephen, I would like the most creatively designed stations award, if possible. Please and thank you.
Points to Mark for applying his own design. It works. Both there at Brighton and over here at beautiful downtown Bewdley. I keep wanting to say Broodley. Yeah, okay. But again, Mark used his infamous freight platforms. Brilliant setup, coming in and out like that. So how happy was Mark with his end result? Is it going to be enough to take out this test? Look, you know the story by now. You're going to have to hang around and find out. In the meantime, let's go and have a look at... who's left? Ajax and Stephen. Right. Better go and have a look at Stephen, shall we? We'll sort of do this alternately. Pommy, Aussie, Pommy. Yeah, okay. Stephen it is. So there's my start, complete with weeds. Bloody weeds. I decided to go against the norm and chuck an immediate left into a $2.5 million double-track tunnel to come up through the stumpy area and then boom, straight across over to Minehead, over a glorious bridge, absolutely glorious bridge, which, by the way, this bridge scores equal highest with Ajaxpost. His bridge is approximately the same height too, so there's an equal first for you both there. Into mine head, yes, and then zoom down. Ooh, what's this? That would be a nice little loop around the iron ore mine. Right. What are you doing with that iron ore? I'm taking it down the hill through this tunnel. Right. Down through the beautiful valley down here. Yep. And there's the iron ore train disappearing into the tunnel that comes around into Cambridge itself. Right. So, what have you got here? I have got one train called the Highlands Explorer. Right. And two trains on the ore line. Right. And that all goes down to here. Yes. And then I bought, just after the start, 4 extra ships, because there were 12, there are now 16 on that line, to get this ore, the extra ore that these guys are bringing, 158. The line rate was 400 for that going back. It is now 570, so yeah, it should be 558, but that's cool. So it's taking all of that ore and the coal over to the steel mill here, and it's actually consuming it. We're not sending it anywhere, it's just consuming it. And that's fine, that's the game. So, all right, what do we got? What do we got here that we can have a look at? That's a train going. Where are you? You're the Highlands Explorer. Well, you know I don't like tunnels, so here he is. He's just come out of there, and interestingly, I coloured this train the same colour as... Ooh, hello, nice bridge. Yep. The same colour as the Trans-Calabrian Express. Yay, team. Very nice. And this is a nice little drive through here, isn't it? It was a bit lower than Ricky's was. Not so much here, but up the top end up there. So it's a bit lower, so everything was able to travel up that hill a little bit faster. Oh, we're still going. Yep. We're going to sit here and watch this go in here? No. You know what I do with tunnels nowadays? We just go like that and do a cutscene. And here we go. We've got the ore train sitting on the other side, waiting to go up the hill. Nice. Weeds, Stephen. I know. I'm so saddened by that. I'm going to give myself a sad award. Oh, you idiot. Yeah, okay. I'm looking for the biggest blunder of the lot award for this round, and everyone knows how much I hate weeds, and that would have to be it. Oh my God, what a balls up, just because I had the wrong graphic settings showing. Well, I can see why. I mean, your frame rate shot to pieces on this MacBook at this... Yeah, I know. All right, let's get back out of here. It's pretty simple, isn't it, eh? It's like, let's get rid of all of that. It's Cambridge, yes. There, yep. Where's the... Up there, okay. Straight line, almost. Almost a straight line, except it's slightly not, but straight line to there, and then almost another straight line over to here. So, how's the direct approach work for you, Mr. Spry? Does that achieve what you wanted, to get a double in this test? You'll just have to wait and find out, won't you? Yep, all right. Who we got left? That would be the last of our Brits, Ajaxpost. Now, just before I unpause Ajaxpost's save game, I was going to give myself an award for whistle posts, because I made sure that every damn level crossing that I had up here between Cambridge and Southbank had whistle posts on them. I was going to blow my own trumpet, and then I came over here and saw the fact that last week when I put these in, I didn't put one there, and one there. So Sorry, Stephen. Award withdrawn for that. Great. All right, let's have a look at Ajaxpost. We have the South Bank to Cambridge 2. Right. Okay, we appear to have something happening here. Oh, we've got Minehead Conmat Bulk. So we've got 2 trains that are taking... Hang on. You've got to get this right, buddy. Sorry. Okay. 2 passenger trains. 2 trains taking Conmat up to Minehead. And there was another one over here that you brought in towards the end, wasn't it? 7 months ago, in fact. The Cambridge Quarry. Ooh, okay. The White Line. That's that one, is it? Where's the train? It must be down the bottom somewhere. Where are you? Oh, you're doing the loop. Alright, cool. Alright, let's have a look at this guy. So this little fellow was interesting. A little shuttle between the Conmat plant here. Yeah, go faster. Zoom. And then what I loved was the fact that you got a nice little crossover happening here to get him over there, right? And then up this hill. Ta-da, no whistle post. Yeah, all right. None of those other guys bothered with whistle posts. What's wrong with you? The horses need to be warned. The traffic needs to be warned of trains. Guys, seriously. Oh, hello. Catenary, cateenery, whatever. Yeah, it's only 1880, guys. But, again, Adrian, well done, mate, for putting in the turning loop. I know this is not in your wheelhouse, but the fact that you did it and it worked for you is magnificent. Right. Yeah, did this make any money? A bit hard to tell. We're on the wrong... We're way past the date, but... no. Oh. Bugger. Okay, that one might have cost you something then. I don't know. All right. So we don't need to look at this, do we? Because, well, you can look at the finances, but, you know, I've been saying all throughout that the passenger trains do not make money here. So what I want to do is to have a look at this one and see what this one's making. And it's not making that much either, is it, really? Considering it's got... Oh, it's only got 2 trains on it. Well, where are they? You've got one down here, and you've got one already here. So let's follow this guy up the hill, because you went an entirely different way to get up this hill. Oh, those weeds again. Look at them. Terrible. Okay, 35 out of 49. You didn't wait for a full load. Right. That's interesting. Oh, hello, train. Yep. Oh, all right. What are we doing here? We're going straight ahead in the tunnel. Right. Okay. Oh, and out here for a little bit. And then back into another tunnel. My gosh, man, that's a long tunnel, isn't it? Yes, it is a long tunnel, but I don't think it is the longest tunnel that you had, which scored you an award. Right, okay, where's it? It is this one. We need that on to see it. From there across to there. Oh, see, you only went to Minehead with your passenger. Yep, that was it. Right, and as I mentioned, for me, we got equal first on the highest bridge, but you certainly scored on the longest bridge, mate. Look at this here. Wow, that's pretty impressive. And it's, double. Or dual. It's not really double, it's not double tracked, it's a dual tracked bridge. So that's pretty impressive. Okay, but what I wanted to do was, no, we don't want to be in this horrible tunnel. Oh, look, we're out of it. Stop whinging. Good. Holy guacamole. Yep. Okay. Oh, you gotta love those artifacts that Transport Fever sometimes plonks in, don't you? Alright. Where are we going? We're going around a loop. We're going loopy. Okay, I'm not quite sure. I think from memory you said that was for a future track, pass through, bypass or something, but that's pretty cool. And then it goes back. So that's your freight loop. Lovely. Got the buses on board, got the Conmat being delivered into Minehead, pretty much most of it. Good work. And then where did the train end up? Come on, where are you? Train? There's a train along here somewhere, surely. Oh my gosh, did he get down here already? He did. Well, that was quick. Well, grab the other one if you want to go back up the hill. Okay. They're probably a bit close together, aren't they? But never mind. We're going to take a train ride through the longest tunnel. No, we're not. What I'm interested in seeing is the speed at the top of that tunnel, which is 60. He started out at 28, so that's pretty good. And now we're really zooming along. Still doing 60. Lovely. Haha, here's where the speed's going to drop right off. Yeah, I love the climbs. Got to have a look at what effect the climb has on you. Yep. 33, 32, 31. Oh my gosh, 29, 28. Doesn't matter. It's still going. It's 26. That's fine. Still faster than those damn horses. True. And we're pulling into Minehead, and we've got 41 on the last little bit down into Cambridge. Nice. So while we are waiting for this guy to drop down into Cambridge, I just wanted to point out one little problem here, or three actually, alright? Again, no penalties for it, but that is not good. And considering, how are we going to do this? Alright, I'm going to do... That can go there, yep, and that one can go there. And everything's above 60, yep. Right, and that problem's solved. Right, okay. Oh, hello, here we go. Zoom. In you come, and around there. Was there an issue with... I thought you had an issue at some stage with your... Somebody did, had it coming out here. Can't remember, but guys, that was a freight bypass, in case you didn't realise, so that's why you're supposed to use the passenger platforms. So all up, Ajax did fine. He got, wow, highest bridge equal, longest bridge equaled on the number of bridges, max number of bridges, and got the longest tunnel, and with M4J tied on the most number of passenger trains. Hard to keep track of it all, isn't it, eh? Well, so how did he go? Did he win enough? Did he do enough to win? Well, did you notice the other sneaky thing that he did right at the start? Yeah, sneaky. Got an extra $4 million in the bank while he's doing the intro by hitting the go button. That was different. Yeah. Didn't say you couldn't do it, but why not? Glad to see you guys are keen on bending the rules from time to time to see what you can get away with. And look, there have been no penalties. You just went to Minehead and then cut right through here. Wow. Nowhere near Brighton or Bewdley. I'm sure they feel left out. Okay, let's have a look at the results then. Who's won what? Whoa, Stephen, hang on a minute before you start on the results. I just wanted to let you know that I have completely rebuilt this section here, which meant that I have to operate a little bit on the top level as well to fit this in without any weird artifacts. But now the yellow one goes up and back as it's supposed to, and up the other end, which is here, I got rid of that crossover. So that should have been done in the first place. So hopefully fewer traffic jams through there now. Yes. The other thing I did that created a problem was that freight Y. Yes. It used to be up here, and I moved it back here because now the freight trains are getting longer. In fact, very soon they'll be over 160 metres in length. This one needed to be moved back so that trains could turn properly before that point there and come out correctly. So let's have a look at the results. So I'm going to start at the lowest result and work upwards. In 5th place, with $206,103,700, M4J. In 4th place, with $209,816,716, Ajaxpost. In 3rd place, with $213,322,834, Rickbo Baggins. In 4th place, after applying a $1 million penalty for his blunder in the first test, is Vanham with $215,253,223. And in 1st place, and scored his double, and has lined himself up as a target for everybody to take pot shots at, is me, myself and I at $224,467,279. Now, what happens next? Congratulations, Stephen. Thank you, Stephen. What happens next is we're looking at it right now. We're on my map, which swings off round to the left there, okay, and also combines the best ideas from you guys. Considering, the wisdom of the crowd said, go right, follow the river, as the Game Master originally intended anyway, I thought, well, the people of Brighton and Bewdley can't miss out because of some selfish Game Master. So guess what? We're still going that way as well. In fact, we're going that way on the Cambridge Coastal Cruiser passenger service. It's been going for 10 years, and as you can see, it's doing quite well with 66 people on board already. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Oh, really? Yes. You remember the station that M4J made? Yes. This is it. His design. So, bit of legacy from your innovative ideas there, mate. Appearing at beautiful downtown Brighton. Lovely. Nice. Yeah. I think there's a problem though. You watch our numbers. Because check this out. Come on, hurry up. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. How many got off? Not that many, and you've still got a platform full of air. You shake your arms in disgust, buddy. I agree. There'll be another train along shortly. No, there won't. There's only one. Oh, poo. Yep, alright, faster. Let's go faster. Now, I mentioned at one stage, I think when I was looking at marks, about snapping this track to the road. You see how far under the road we are here? Which meant that, yeah, this is a lot leveler. Okay, it is a lot leveler, isn't it? Yep. And we're going back to the standard Collabrian design here. for the station here at Bewdley. Okay, how many people we're going to lose here? I don't know, there's an awful lot around, aren't there? And this is the only train you've got on this run? Yep. Alright, 66, and you've still got people on the platform, mate. Doing good. Oh, and I've also got, see the footpaths there and the signal boxes? All these stations have them. Beaut. Hang on, what's happening? Something is happening up here. Yeah, you mean apart from whistles? Ha ha, funny boy. Yeah, funny boy. What is happening here? Ah. So we go in, around and back to pick up the coal mine. Yes. And you don't need to worry that this is not 60 because, as I said, it's a loop. It's a branch line. It doesn't count. It was main line only. Oh, righto. Yeah. All right, okay. Here we go. So we're taking this just up all the way, are we? Well, we might as well have a look at this line, seeing no one has seen it before. Ham's sawmill right there, and Ham's log drop-off on the left. I screwed it up by putting this bridge in and moved the road, and yeah, had that same problem that Ricky had with his moving the road problem, you know, losing the connection to the industry. It happens to the best of us, doesn't it, Ricky? Yeah. Okay, ooh, another nice bridge. Speaking of nice bridges, stop. There's your other nice bridge over into Whatsie's, Minehead. And here is, come back, this nice bridge, not quite as high. Oh dear. Yeah, and you notice this one's still got the red loco, but it's got the green carriages, so just to be different. Right. South Minehead, hey? Stopped here too. Yeah, well, let's have a quick look at that and stop for a second. How many... There's still truckloads of people up here, look. So there's still a lot of people using that line. I wonder how that's doing for finances. It's doing well enough. In fact, I'd say it's doing better than it ever was. Interesting. Considering you've now got this guy down here competing. It took a while before it got going. Yeah, I know. But check out the date, January 1st, 1890. I've advanced the date ready for the next free play round. Ah, right. And so this particular line here has well and truly settled in. So we've got passenger trains running backwards and forwards, sort of a direct service from Cambridge over to Southbank via Minehead, and the all stops service via Minehead, Bewdley and Brighton, and they're both actually earning good money. So just before we do this last little bit, you can see this one comes across there, that's the direct line, and this one comes down and around like that. Okay, so let's head back onto the train and down this valley and cruise along the coast. The Cambridge Coastal Cruiser. I'm going to go a bit faster, we're never going to get there. Seriously, mate, what's the rush? But if you insist. Okay, I love this one from up here. We've got water views, coastal glimpses, lots of lovely stone bridges. No clue whatsoever where they got all that stone from, but whatever. Okay, slow it down. We're going to miss the glimpses. True, that's true. Right. There's a forest. Lovely. And all the ships on the water, heading over to West Ham and beyond. Yep. Come over a bit. Not back over to the D. Oh, okay. Let's have a little look. You like your stone bridges, don't you, Mr. Spry? I do. I do. Now, the date is 1890, and because the game's been running, look how much money we've got. $267 million again. So the government stole all our money from last time. Well, guess what? We got it back. Oh, look at the weeding. Damn. But that's good, because that means next weekend Ajax has got some decent money to play with. Hang on. Hold it. What's this? You're kidding. Did you build a cheeky little tunnel? Yeah, I thought. Oh, aren't you nice? Yeah, I don't know if it's 38 metres long or maybe a bit longer, but it's still a cheeky little tunnel. Ah. Yeah, well, you know, those things have character. Oh, dear. Now, because it's 1890, is this another one? No, it's not. Because it's 1890, we have more resources now available to us on the map. We have crude oil and refined oil and fuel. This is almost a cheeky little tunnel. Ooh, I think it fits the cheeky definition. Oh, shut up. Yep, those three resources are now in play. Okay? So that's something we haven't had to deal with up until now. So from next round onwards, we also have new technology. I've updated every single bus on this damn thing to the Lobbershorn. That was old technology, but the new technology we've got the diesel can stack for the motor vehicle, for the cargo. Yep. We've got a whole swag of new steam locos and passenger wagons. Unfortunately, no new freight wagons. And a couple of new ships as well. And we've even had an asset pack that's been added to our collection for Rick and Vanham to go mad with their detailing. So, there you go. This is getting complicated. That's right, that's how you blended your route in with coming in here. Wow, my God. It was an absolute blast, wasn't it, hey? All the things these guys came up with, some of the solutions. Yeah, I had no idea when I planned this what I'd see. In fact, the one thing I thought I'd see never happened. Which was literally the coastal route, particularly from Bewdley all the way along through that existing industrial area and all the way along the coast. That was the first route that I had personally planned for myself. And in actual fact, the route that I did was the last minute thing. I just thought, what the heck? Can I get up there? Let's give it a go. And I did, and it worked. But what did you think, guys and gals? I thought that was an excellent weekend of Transport Fever. Brilliant work, fellas. Absolutely brilliant work. Oh, there goes another train. Yeah, well, that'll be one of your ore trains. Right. Okay. Oh, tree. Oh, weeds, Stephen. Oh, I'm just going to turn around and curl up into a ball and cry. That is... Oh, mate. How could I do that? I don't know. But look. Until next time, everybody. It's hooroo from me. And it's goodbye from all of them. All of them there, fellas. And don't forget, Ajaxpost, next week, back in St Albans for round 4. See you then. Bye.